Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi friends. Today we are going to talk about post and pre-increment and decrement. So what is post, pre-increment and decrement? Increment operators are used to increase the value by 1, while decrement works opposite and decreases the value by 1. So if we want to increase the value by 1, we will use the uh, increment operand operator, and if we want to decrease it, we use the decrement operator. So the pre-increment comes like you just add plus plus sign and then you put the variable name, and the post increment you just add the variable name, then the plus plus sign. So it works like that before in the pre-increment, before assigning the value to the variable, the value is incremented by 1. And in the post-increment, after assigning the value to the variable, the value is incremented. Same manner is the decrement and pre-decrement and the post-decrement. So in this slide, you can see an example of post increment and post decrement. So as we see, we have a variable name a with type integer, and it is with value 5. We want to increment this value by 1, so we add we write a plus plus. So the result should be a, then a is equal to 6. Okay, and to help you understand the idea, I can show you here something like, as we can see here, a plus plus is the same as a equal to a plus 1. So as you can see here, a is 5, then 5 equal to 1. The result, of course, will be 6. So this is the idea. Whether you do like this or you do like this, both they are same. But the difference here, that when this one we can add different numbers, like we can make a plus 2, a plus 100, a plus 2, 5, 6, whatever number we can put here, so the increment will be with that value, with that number. And the decrement also works the same in the same way, that we assign the value 5 here, then we minus from 5, we minus 1, so the result will be 4, like this. Okay, what are the properties of increment and decrement operators? Both they are unary operators, okay, unary operators, and they work on one operand. One operand, like this is this is operand, and this is the unary operator. Operand, unary operator. It works like that. So these are the uh, operator and the operand, sorry, and the unary operator. Okay. Cannot use the R value before or after increment and decrement operator, which means the operand of an increment or decrement operator must be a variable, and it will not work with expression like a plus b, which is called R value. R value, like we say a equal to whatever, so expression there, like x plus y. So this is left value and this is R value. So R value, we cannot do like this plus plus, or we cannot make a plus plus and then x plus y like that. This will not work like this way. So the R value, it means that it has no identifiable location in memory, which means it doesn't have a capability to hold data, and not like the L value, of course. The L value means the object that has an identifiable location. It has an identifiable location, and yeah, then definitely it is capable to hold data in the. Okay, so what's the difference between pre-increment and post-increment operator, or pre-decrement and post-decrement operator? So we took here example here. Down here I put for you an example, but let me tell you that the pre means first increment or decrement, then assign it to another variable. The post means assign to the to another variable, then increment or decrement. So this is the idea. Okay, so in this example we are talking about the pre-increment. As we see here, we have value of a. We have value. A has value of a, and x has a value of 0. So the code says that x equal to plus plus a. So here we have 0, and here we have 5. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen that the code will work like that. That first the a will go to x, which has 5. Okay, so here it will be 5 equal a also 5, but here we say like a plus 1. So we add 1 to a. We add 1 to a. So now what's going to happen, that a now here it is holding value of 6, which will also be in the same way, in the same direction, also giving the same value to x, so it will be 6. So 6 and 6. The pre-increment, first we increment, then we assign. We first increment the value, then we assign. What about the post-increment? The post-increment works in different manner. First, we assign the value to x. So what's going to happen? First, the 5 will go to x. The 5 will go to x. Then what's going to happen? Then we will increment the a by 1, as we see here. So the result will be 5 for x, and a will be equal to 6. So first we assign the value of a to x with value of a. Before the increment, value of x is before the incrementing the a value, before making the value of a incremented by 1. So the result will be 5 for the x, and a will be with value of 6. Okay, what's the precedence for the increment and decrement operators? The precedence here, if you take this code and put it in the Visual Studio, the result here will be 7. 4 plus 3, of course 4 plus 3 is 7, but there should be some mechanism for for having this code to give you the 7. Why it didn't give you 8 or 9? Maybe we have to understand how does this work. So here we have something here called like Lixal. It is Lixal analyzer that scans the complete code, including this code, which is here, and then convert it into token, which means it converted into parts. It converted into token. The token is a mapped name and attribute value. Let's see how this is going to happen. So we have our code, which is a plus 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 b, and this is what's going to happen. The Lixal analyzer scans the code, and every segment of the code, it will be converted into token. So when it scans the code, it finds a, which is a variable name, and then it will make it as a token. So it will go to the next one, find a plus 1. So a plus. So a plus is not a meaningful thing for the compiler. So it will skip making a plus as one token. They cannot be as one token. So it will check the next one. What's next one? Okay, there is another plus. Okay, plus plus. It is a unary operator, so it's a token. So it will make this as a token. So now we have two tokens. We have this token and we have this token. Next one, it will scan and it will find also there is another plus. And the plus is adding addition operator. So it will accept this and make it also as a token. And after checking plus b is not a token together. So same like a plus b is also not a token together. So it will skip making them together as a token, like b plus cannot be like one token. So it will make b alone as a token. So in this case, we have 4 tokens. We have this, and this. So it will be like this: operand, a unary operator, additional operator, and b as an operand. So why this is important to understand? You will need to know this idea, so this will help you in the coming tutorials when we start to practice for loops, if statements, while loops, to know the precedence and to know how the post-increment or pre-increment, decrement will work. So in this case, as we explained before, this is a post-increment. So what's going to happen? Let's see in the next slide. How does this going to work? See the post-increment. In the post-increment, the token will be like this, that a plus 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 b. Okay, so the compiler will say, okay, let's assume a is with value 4 and b with value 3. What's going to happen in the post increment? First thing, 4 will come down like this, and we'll use the same value of 4 because this is post increment. So first we assign the value. Then we increment here. So in the beginning we assign the value, then we add it to the variable, the other variable. So here 4 plus 3 will be 7. But in the next iteration, a is already 5 because it is incremented by 1. So in the memory now, if we print this code again, we will get 8 because in the memory it is already stored the incremented value. I know it's a bit confusing, but with practice, I hope inshallah it will be more clear and easy to understand. So, as we said, A, it will come because first we assign, it will come down like this way, it will become 4 as it is 4, and then it will be in the next iteration it will be incremented and it will become 8 if we print that. What about the pre-increment? If I say post-increment or pre-increment, the same thing is applied on the decrement as well. So the pre-increment, what's going to happen? The value A is going to come as it is normal, no problem with that. But we have issue with B because it is because it is pre-increment. So what's going to happen? We will first increment by 1, then we will add it to 3. So instead of being 3, it will come down as 4. So it will be 4. Okay. So now we have here 4 plus 4. So the result will be 8. And if we go with this next iteration, next time again printing this, we will get the value 9. First time it will be 8, next time 9, the other time will be 10, and so on like that. So in the pre-increment, first we increment, then we assign. So first we increment by 1, we incremented B by 1, so it is 4, and then we assign it, and then we get the result, which is 8. A plus B is 4. I hope I was able to make it easy to understand for you. And the next tutorial, we'll see this on Visual Studio. So I hope inshallah it will be more easy to understand as well. So thank you for watching. See you next tutorial. Happy coding.